We are now into round 2. This is going to be Robertcop versus N once again. N's tagline is yawn. Interesting. So this is going to be the Kagero matchup. Kagero mirror match. It's a very nice SP Berserk Dragon. So both of these players lost their round 1 and this is double elimination. So one of these two is going to go out this round. The other player will face the loser of So Pugly and John to see who makes it to the finals. Okay, there's the 6k again. This is the same card he rode. Oh no, this is a different one. Right, this is if it's in the front row, it gets +3, but only during your turn. If it activated during the opponent's turn, it would probably see a lot more play. Okay, Robert's got 2 perfect cards in hand already. Doesn't have any grade 3 though, so if he doesn't ride into grade 3, he'll be facing a little bit of problems. There's a draw trigger, gives him another grade 2. We'll see how N responds. Just a grade 2, no trigger. So Robertcop is playing 9 draw and 4 heal. N is playing 5 critical, 4 draw and 4 heal. So if N can get those early crits in, that should maybe swing the game in his favour a little bit. Okay, that's smart. That takes away... He obviously doesn't know that Robertcop has 2 perfect cards in hand, but that does take away any chance he has of adding whatever grade 1 he wants to his deck. And there goes another perfect card. So this is where it comes down to... Well, there he's got all 3 remaining perfect cards in his hand. Only 1 draw trick has been seen so far, and 1 perfect card which went into the damage zone. So Robertcop will be thinking here, what's the more of a threat here? He'll be thinking this grade 0, it's not particularly good enough. It's not a threat for him to use the Tejas to destroy it, but he doesn't want to go summoning these Berserk Dragons either. He decided to call it anyway. That's maybe him just letting luck decide. Again, he's hit a draw trigger and he's hit no grade 3s. So is he going to go for the Vanguard or is he going to take out the Rearguard? He's decided to play the control. I think Robert wants to make sure that he's got those heals active, that he's keeping on the same damage. He's not letting N get a damage more than him, so that if he does hit a damage and he gets a heal trigger, that it doesn't activate. Let's see what this grade 3 is. It is one of the draw triggers, one of his 4 draw triggers that he plays. Okay, and that's a 12k. That +2 didn't really help there, whatever it was being given to. He just used that to just get rid of the rearguard. Now we attacking the Vanguard, surely? Yep. To get himself an 18k column there. If you'd put the 10k, the 2k over here onto this, you'd have made a 20k column. But it didn't matter as Robertcop didn't hit a trigger, so it does the same. There's another draw trigger. He's now got the grade 3. And it's a Steel Blockade, which is a very, very powerful unit that takes away the abilities of intercepts on the opponent's side of the field. So now Robert doesn't have to worry about taking out the grade 2s. So N only has 3 additional cards, 4 if you include the Vanguard cards in his field, and 1 card in hand. So that's really only 5 cards to Robertcop's massive hand of 8 cards and his Vanguard, which is 9. So he's actually got a 4 card advantage, even though he's got 2 additional damage right now. And he has the Counter Blast to do that if he wants to. Maybe Counter Blasting to get rid of the grade 1 in the back row. No, he's went for the grade 2. That makes that a 19k column. wonder if he'll be thinking about using this grade 1, yep, to counterblast and get rid of the opponent's grade 1. Just to try and control the field. He is. That makes that a 21k call. 22, even, my mistake. He's decided that's enough. He doesn't need to use the rest of them. Robertcop is definitely getting a lot of triggers here. That's 5 of his 9 draws, 6 of his 9 draws that have been seen so far. Again, no heals. And N has been left to a 1-card hand, which will put him in a massive disadvantage. N is going to have to look for some of those draw triggers to try and replenish some of that field again. Okay, well, he's got used 2 of his heals and 2 of his draws. These cards, yeah, these cards are heals. It's a heal and it doesn't activate. Again, that's the problem with having less damage than the opponent. Draw would have helped him out a lot more there. This is the first of the heals from the 2 games that Robertcop has played in this tournament. And that does entirely stop the attack, so I think Robertcop is likely going to start attacking those rear guards and just bring this down to top decking for N. Just control the entire field, control the board, don't let the opponent do anything. Yep, so Robertcop is wanting to go for the control route. And I imagine he'll be attacking that left rear guard next with his left column. He's keeping the cards in hand, he's not wanting to just rush the opponent, he's not calling the 7Ks over here or to behind his vanguard. That's a very veteran type of style of play. From playing a lot of card games, not just Cardfight, but Yu-Gi-Oh, Body Fight, a variety of other sorts that Robertcop does play as well. I think N was trying to go for the same tactic of just getting rid of the rear guards. It won't matter if the opponent's got a 7-card hand. In fairness, he does only have 1 grade 2, so that does hinder him a little bit. But unfortunately not enough to put it here. This is the other thing, if you don't play any criticals in your deck, you don't need to worry about attacking with the vanguard to the opponent's vanguard, but you can attack your opponent's rear guards and just hope for the heals or the draws. Just going to have to ignore those messages that are coming in the top right corner there from Facebook. Looks like he's having a little bit of connection difficulties there. Seems to have fixed it. Looks like Robert's waiting until he's got the additional damage before he brings down that Berserk Dragon. Well, that's going to activate a Perfect Guard, because the Perfect Guard will activate even if it tries to put you on 5 damage. That's very unfortunate. If you hadn't have had the Perfect Guards, that would have possibly been game. Let's see how many heal triggers he has left. So he's got 2 left in his deck and 1 left in his hand. This thing here doesn't factor in the ones that are in your hand. It's only what are viewable, which is your banish zone, your field, your damage, and your drop zone. So presumably the 9k is going to go into that 7k rearguard, the 10k is going to attack the vanguard. Oh no, he's called the 7k. And then the 16k is going to go into the opponent's vanguard. There's another heal. That one won't activate, but at this stage of the game, that really doesn't make that much of a difference. And then the 16 into the 10k first. And then he'll be going for the 21. So N has one heal left in his deck. And that is textbook dominating from a veteran Kagero player.